I think it was probably just a Google form, and people would fill this out. Then they took each one of these stories, put them up on their website until they had hundreds of thousands of customer stories.
In your book, you mentioned the 4 types of business stories. How did you come up with these 4, and what are those 4, and when should each type of story be used?
Number 1 is and they're in no particular order, value story. So it's the value of a product, of a service. Maybe if you go down deeper, it could be the value of a particular feature. The second story that I identify in the book is the founder story. And when they're done right, I mean, Airbnb nailed their founder story, and you can see what has happened over time. But the founder story is really the story of how the company, the product, the service came to be. The third one is the purpose story. Purpose stories are used to align and inspire people within an organization. And fourth are customer stories. One company, and I mentioned them in the book Stories That Stick, as I'm talking about customer stories, is the brand Native. And at the time, it was Native Deodorant. And one of the things that they did is once you bought Native and you had it for like 3 days, they would send you a follow-up email with a link that said, what made you decide to try Native? What had you been using before? And now that you've used this for a couple of days, what has your experience been? And one woman wrote my granddaughter was over and she left it out on the bathroom counter and I smelled it and it smelled so good. And so I swiped a little bit on and I couldn't believe. And so then they took each one of these stories, put them up on their website until they had hundreds of thousands of customer stories.